Hey, I'm about to play the Cowboys. We about to start. uh, uh,
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. Take it in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Wilson. On the move to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play here for Dallas. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. Space to run past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Waddle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's got some space here. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. The 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that get out of its lanes, get out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chuba Hubbard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you're playing on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
Second and 10. A first look now for Darrington Evans. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure away. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Sheds off the tackle. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over a 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. is Murray. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. These two teams met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Patterson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Oh, come on, baby. Catch that.
About a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Wilson. They'll get this into the hands of Dillon complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd
Man,
down
this
coming
nigga
up.
gets hurt
You know,
every
thinking of this
single
Thanksgiving Day
game.
For years we've heard the talk. Why don't we open up
I'm
these
trading
Thanksgiving
his
Day games
ass.
instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year? Give other
Every
teams a
single
shot to host.
game this
I know you're
nigga
kind of
get
like me, a
hurt.
bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league can support it quite well.
Eagles pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Kenny Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Look at this.
Last game he had 2 sacks.
Every
Got another one
fucking
here, picked
game.
up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Oh, that's a big let off there on third down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a first down, but for big yardage as well.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll go down at the 28.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a run with Dillon. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On play action, it's Murray. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Throwing on first down is Murray. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. To throw, it's Murray. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At their own 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession.
Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, 76 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back to that, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Wilson. And that'll be complete to Dillon.
Knew he was going to do this
Cowboys first down as they're able to get the
Still did.
conversion. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout.
Knew he was about to do
as the
this.
clock will stop with
Still.
37 seconds to play in this first half. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
It's terrible.
Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their home 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Murray now on first down.
Look at this. This is why I hate this game, man.
And they'll set up shop in enemy
Please,
territory.
this is the worst goddamn ability ever.
They're trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and they're
Ah.
a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later.
Fucking worst
They're begging their
ability
defense
ever.
now to keep them from scoring before the
Niggas
half ends.
dab from. So just play.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. Dillon a first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. After the turnover, here's Murray. They're going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Off the option, it's Jones. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat, in every meeting with reporters. This week, he kind of said, I've had enough, and I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. First down, Dillon. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They go play action with Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Dillon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down to pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. On second down now, Dillon. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. The kick by pass is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Murray now to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now Murray off play action. And his pass is intercepted.
Come on, man. They got to show him. I know that's Lattimore, but this nigga's a 99 guy. How do he not beat him ever? He never went a one-on-one situation with him. Come on.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter. Why did that margin
It's crazy.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup,
give him 1. He losing every battle against him.
with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1.
I am making terrible decisions, but no, he don't win a battle against Lattimore. This nigga's a 99 everything. And this nigga just, every time I throw it up there, he pick it. Come on, man. You got to give me something. Knock it down. He intercepted every time.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Play fake. Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back now in Arlington. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
That ball caught by Slayton. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. To throw is Murray. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Off the option, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Steps away. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now Murray's got to have this one flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Justin Jefferson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
That's funny.
Here is
that's because he wasn't on it.
Following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10.
Look at this, man.
And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
I don't know. I ain't good this year. I don't make good decisions at all.
He's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches take to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And a dangerous throw there.
Give me one.
Complete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise of throwing here late?
Every game.
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. Runs over him. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Defense.
A big play that time on the catch and run. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the one in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders.
Look it!
Nice call. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Waddle there to make the grab. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
3 people to 1 person over there. Nobody goes for the ball. It's terrible.
And that will bump the
Oh, I can't. This might be my last year in Madden. I'm done. I talk about everybody else. I am done. I can't beat nobody good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. That catch good for only a couple.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying out. Great catch. Meanwhile, Murray's throw taken in by Slayton. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I've been telling y'all, I came to the realization I ain't good this
From the
year.
gun, Murray. Open man, it's Jalen Darden. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as a
I ain't got the mental capacity. I don't make good decisions. Defense, the one thing throughout all the years I've been good at. I can't stop nobody. It's horrible, man.
On play action, it's Murray. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To throw again on second down. Murray. He'll get this one complete to Darden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now,
that's right. Kyler would die, Carter.
As he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So from Cowboy
if I didn't have him, I'd really be
first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Murray to air it out again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And a quick throw here that's complete. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. To throw, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get a score closer. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game just illustrates how important home field really is. On paper, didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll be looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now.
And that's caught inside the 35. And finally he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Here's the call. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Wilson wants to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just...
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And all the way down inside the 5 with a 4. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off, let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Completes this to Jefferson, and he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray connects with Slayton. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, get right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Murray, one final try. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to